Hello, I'm Dan Brumstead with Environmental Testing Lab. We're on site today to explain how we perform septic system inspections. Septic systems are a major part of the infrastructure of a home, and as such we try to do as thorough a job as we can when inspecting them. Septic systems don't differ a lot in the types, but they do differ quite a bit in what you find out on the site, the way systems are installed. This one today, we kind of have limited access. The tank is installed in the middle of the driveway. We were able to get into the top of the tank and get started here. We'll use cameras and mirrors to inspect it. In addition to that, we'll measure the sludge levels, see if the tank needs to be pumped out, and monitor the working level throughout the inspection to make sure that the water level in the tank stays constant from beginning to end. We try to run a day's worth of water into the tank during the inspection, and that is all figured on how many bedrooms are in the home. So the system is usually broken down into three parts. The treatment tank itself. After the treatment tank, you have a distribution system of some type, and after the distribution system, you have an absorption system. And we try to inspect and report on each individual part. So where the tank may be satisfactory, the distribution system may be unsatisfactory or need some further testing. Those are the type of conclusions that we try to come to with the whole thing. So again, on this system, treatment tank is here, and we're going to go over to the distribution system that we have opened up and look at that next. This is the distribution system. It's a 24-inch square concrete box, and it has the line coming from the tank that feeds the box, and then there's three lines that leave this box that carry the water out into the absorption system. So we dug this hole, it's about 2 feet deep, and opened the box up, and then using this camera that also has a transmitter on it, we're able to run the camera down the lines and inspect the drainage lines. And with the transmitter, it helps us actually locate the lines. In this particular job, there were no records available at the county that has an as-built drawing of the system. So fortunately, the homeowner had some information for us. It was a big help. And now that we have this opened up, and like I said, with the radio transmitter, we can inspect the lines and kind of follow them around and see where they terminate in the yard. So what we're doing is running a day's worth of water into the tank. We're monitoring the level in this box to make sure everything stays constant, making sure that the integrity of the box is sound, and the conditions in the box are good. It doesn't need to be cleaned out. It's level, all the lines are getting the same amount of water, etc. So during that process, the next thing we would do is we actually go out into these trenches that are filled with gravel and use a probe and try to probe down into the gravel and make sure we have nice dry aggregate in these trenches for absorbing all the water. So now we're about 25 feet away from that distribution box. This is where we picked up the transmitter to find the end of this line. And we're going to take this probe and try to hammer down into the soil until we get that dry aggregate. It's about the start of it there. We can feel there we got about 12-14 inches of good dry stone at the end of this trench, which is what we want to find.